What is happening, guys? Welcome to today's episode of Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 with me, Dark Death, as my PSN name shows. And hang on, let's just get rid of that for a start. I just feel like I cannot even see with that. That does look better. His eyes aren't really covered now, but he looks so friggin' gormless staring at you. No, actually, we're going to put that back on. Is that it? No, that's not bad. Stuff that anyway. Right, today I'm giving you a bit of tips and trips, which would be the fishing farm. Something very small, simple, which loads of people have done. It's where you can basically, they'll call it an AFK, away from keyboard, or you can say away from remote, seeing as we have like triggers and stuff on this. That's what we mainly use to be whacking. And is it actually going to work? There we go. To be digging or even placing. Right, the usual one that you see looks a bit something like this. You got like the chest, you got the hopper, you got the water post, flap there, note block, the block on top of it so it drowns out the sound, which is a nightmare. Bit of a hole, the water can flow down there. And that's the usual one. If I get out my fishing rods, put them down there. Usually works a little something like this. You just aim a bit there. But it never seems to work on PlayStation 4. It works on computer very well, but no matter how I adjust my aim, it just doesn't seem to work. And I've been here for absolutely ages. Just disconnect the wire from it. And look, absolutely nothing. The hopper is connected. I'll show you all this in great detail across there in a sec. But it just don't seem to work. But there is another version for PS4 and I'll show you that one now. We have this one here, which is the PS4 version. I know for a fact this works because when we look under here, we've got that in such a short amount of time. It's amazing. We've got loads. Put little glowstones around the floor just so it's easy to see if it ever gets dark. That's all other part of the world I ain't bother showing you that. But this is one that actually works for PS4. You don't need this many blocks all around here. Maybe for example you can take out these two, but just thought why not, just whack them in. Add a bit of detail too. You can add more around it, really close it off. But this mainly what it looks like, and I'll tell you really step by step how it all works and all that. Right then, before we even start, this is everything that you're going to need. Ignoring these two obviously, and the fishing rods which you're going to be using afterwards. You need 2 chests, you need a hopper, you need 2 slabs. That can be anything, it doesn't really matter, it can be stone, it can be any of them. I've just gone for stone for both of these because they're just smooth, easy materials, so it's easy to use. Go across, you've got the iron door. That one, usually I would say you can use any door, but it has to be something that could work with a redstone current for it, as you can see across there. And the only door that does work, if we have a look, because I'm on creative mode, I think all the rest, nah. Because the iron door, if I remember, and I haven't played this game for a while, you can't just manually just click it open, you have to hit a button, some sort of current in a sense goes through it. But I'll show you how it works right after this because the sun's going down. Right then, we are all ready. Ignore these options, ignore these up here. These are not part of the options that you got to choose from here, just all the stuff down here is what you need. And the number on them would be the amount that you're going to need. For example, like 2 chests, 2 stone slabs. The stones, you're probably not going to need 15, but you need to place some blocks to delete them. It'll all be explained in a bit. But everything else across here is going to be what you're going to need. And you're going to need a fair few fishing rods. If you've got an enchanted one with mending, it should heal as you're using it, so it lasts forever. Then you can literally be away from console or away from keyboard. Right, first things first, dig a hole of 2, put 2 chests in, very simple. Which you got right here. You're then going to have to put a hopper down on top. To attach one of them, if you just click L2 to place, it's going to open the chest. Click in R3, and you can see in the top left corner the characters crouching and standing, crouching and standing. If I change to third person, as you can see, switch the stances. This is something that I forgot because I didn't play Minecraft for ages. So if I go and lay it, it's not going to work. But if I put in R3, and I then lay it, as you can see, it's going to clip on. When you lay these as well, I'm trying to do it in a way that it's not going to clip to anything, but it's definitely going to. As you can see, there's usually the top one, the middle one, and the bottom one will branch off into a certain direction. If I clip it onto this, as you can see, there's one going off into there, and then the current will then go into that. That's not what we're going to do. Just make sure there is a bottom one linking right to the chest, and that way, everything that goes into here, if I chuck, goes into there, drop down through into the chest, I will have that back. Right then, next step, get yourself a block of stone or whatever is your material there for like your whole materials, what you're going to use basically on the walls all around it. Click any of them. Click in R3, you want to layer one on top like that. Switch over to your half stones, layer one on the bottom there, and then one on the floor there. Hop up on top of these, get your door, and simply just click the floor underneath. I can't click it now because the door's already there, so it's not going to let me do that. But once you have that done, and you layer that, the door should clip to the back like that and just simply destroy the stone block ahead. It's very simple. The way doors work, and I've got a block laid out like that, It'll always clip to the nearest side of the block for you. So for example, if it's going to go there, which is the nearest side, if I want it to go on this far side from here, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to walk around here, click it, click anywhere in the middle of this square, and it's going to go to the nearest one. If I wanted to go from the far side from here, I'd have to click on the square in front, lay that, and it's going to link to that. And then for example, if I wanted to open the door, can I? No, I can't. Because of course, like I said before, it's iron door, and you need some kind of button to actually move it. But that is step 2, nice and easy. Right then, step 3, easy as well. What you want to do is put 5 blocks this side, just like that. 5 blocks this side, just like that. Hop up onto here, and you want to get yourself a bucket of water. And instead of clipping it there, because like you said, it's going to go into the hopper, or it will even miss the hopper, and it does this weird thing where it lays the water inside the hopper. If I show you on this one, it's a friggin' nightmare. Is it going to do it? No. The one before, I proper glitched it out, and the water was inside the hopper, and it was draining out. Can't really show you there, there must have been a weird one. But yeah, what you want to do is clip either to that wall, and just lay the water, and it should stick in that little area like that. Very easy. So yeah, like I said, 5 blocks there, 5 blocks there, and you've played the water on the inside, the half slab, the 2 blocks, and the door should hold it in place. And that end up something like that. Right, number 4, not much to do here from the front. You have to come around the back side here. As you see, you're going to need to lay a note block and these certain stones. You only need about 4 of the stones, but you have to delete one of them. If you hop up on top here, lay one just on the back there, which will leave you here. You've then got to lay another one on top there. So therefore you can lay one on attached onto that one. So therefore you can lay this one attached onto that one. And then what you want to do then, because we don't need these anymore, you can bring the note block down and lay a note block underneath. And then after all that, come back around to the front, delete that block, and then get your redstone, and lay that just on there like that. Main thing is, make sure you get that one down, and also just to block out the noise, because these note blocks can make a certain amount of noise. As you can see there, you're hearing nothing, because we've got the block on top. If I delete that, it's making all kinds of crap, which is annoying when you actually realise how this works. Do that. Doesn't change pitch, doesn't make a noise. So yeah, get them all ready and then put the redstone rod at the end. Right then guys, the last thing you need to do now is just put the tripwire on. I've set these at the top there, we don't need these. All I've brought down is the string and the tripwire. I need 2 of them and 1 string. Like I said before, everything I lay at the start is all that you're going to need. When you're there, if I just click that for a sec, you'll see the redstone activate a bit there. And with that, the door will open at the back, the current won't flow out. That's something to do. Can't really explain much how it works. I'll explain it once I've actually started fishing. But I think it's when the fish catches this current, the door shuts, and then therefore you stop fishing and you start fishing again because you're constantly holding down L2, for example. And yes, L2 to fish for that. I know I can't really show you because I haven't got the fishing rod. I'll show you right at the end. But yeah, very, very simple. Put one down there. Tripwire hook, another one there, and then click either one with the string and they just connect to each other. You may faintly see it there, but know that it does work. When that's all set up as well, your redstone will go from a blob to an actual line forward like that, and that'll be all set up. I did have a little go on this one earlier, and I hooked something very quickly. I think I shoved it in one of these chests though, or I just chucked it down one of the holes. Yeah, I think it's despawned now. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's it all completely set up. You can destroy these side blocks if you want to. You can add them back in, add more, like around the back here for example, really close it off. It is completely up to you. But be careful that redstone current is completely still intact with the rest of that. One thing I will say is, you add all this stuff in, be careful obviously. The rain can cause a bit of factor as well. I was trying to fish with the rain and the door was going over the place. I think the water was hitting the wire, or when the water was hitting the current, it was making the current flow down, because as you can see, the current's flowing down. And I don't know if it was pushing it or what, but my fishing rod was going all over the place. That made it a bit of an issue. So it's daytime, we're back by my original build, not the ones that I've shown you all over there. It is very simple. We're going to look inside here. These are the stuff that I got off when I first did it. A lot of crazy stuff. I was doing it in creative, which might be why I was getting some enchants like this on a book. I mean, Unbreaking 3, Piercing 4, Loyalty 3, Power 4. I mean, with the Loyalty one, that's got to be for the Tridents. Therefore, it always returns to you. I think that's how it works. I know, yeah, it was getting some of the craziest stuff ever. It was bizarre. I mean, we've got a Nautilus shell, raw card, raw salmon, that puffer fish. Them are quite rare, I've been told sometimes. Pretty decent bow, leather boots, string and tripwire. We kept getting them as well. We're hooking up them. Rotten flesh you can sometimes get. Seems to be all the various stuff that you can get. We can get some really, really weird stuff. What I'm going to do now is, though, jump up to this one, the one that we just built. I'm going to put this up, bring a fishing rod down, and say for about 10 minutes I'm going to have a little fish of this. I'm going to show you roughly where to aim. Some people say like edge of the door. What I like to do is get it bang smack in the middle, and then just drop roughly where the water goes below. I am really struggling with this sensitivity. I think my mate must have changed it when he had to go. What you want to do is just click that, hold L2, as I'm doing now, and it's constantly fishing. It's changing the pitch of the note behind, but because we've got the block on top, you can't hear it. And trust me, you don't hear that frigging tone go all the way up and then all the way down, all the way up. It's absolute nightmare. But you've got a fish like that. If the door open and it just stays open without spasming shut over and over, you've got it spot on there. And when the door shuts and opens again, and if sometimes you can see it, you've basically caught something. This one is taking a bit of time, but we're going to give it a couple more seconds, see if we can catch something. Come on. Right, got something then, so we're going to let go of the wire. Whatever we caught's gone into the hopper, gone down into the chest, and it was a bowl? That's so... That's so strange. That's mad. I left my mate to have gotten that one for quite a while. We never got a bowl. Bloody hell. Right then. I'm going to leave that be. I'm going to leave this to fish for about 10 minutes and I'll show you what we have. So, we left that for about roughly 10 minutes. To be completely honest, I don't even know because I came in and my remote was on the floor. And I don't even know how long it was. So, I did a bit more than 10 minutes, but I don't know how long the remote was on the floor or what. But it don't really matter in all fairness. It's roughly about, I couldn't have been that far off. But I've got some quite strange stuff. I've got 2 bowls. Which is strange. I've never had them before. And I don't say something I've done much either. Because usually this is something you do so early in the series to get some good stuff. But you find other ways of getting this stuff. Other better ways. Apart from the enchanted books and stuff. 13 cod. You're going to get cod. You're going to get salmon. I got salmon actually quite late. Got all this other good stuff before it. Because obviously it goes across from left to right. But yeah, you're going to get cod, you're going to get salmon. Pufferfish as well, that's actually quite rare to get in the normal game. Doing it like this gets you a lot. We've got 10 in the other chest, which I'll show you. Fishing rod, look at the sea. That's like crazy. I've never got an enchanted fishing rod. But like I said, I haven't tried this many times. Rotten flesh, like you're going to get them. Salmon, like I said, with the cod, you're always going to get them. And I got a lily pad, that's strange. Never got a lily pad before. So yeah, that's very weird. But I'm going to have a go with this. Look at the sea. And look at the sea, if I remember, well... just get better stuff, I believe. So I'm just going to hold down L2, which I did. I just held it down with some tape. Couldn't find an elastic band. And we can just see what we can get. So far it's not working. I swear before it was just like the door was going all over the place. Not like it spasmed out, but I was actually catching something. Got something there. I'm still holding L2. See if we can get any more. Well, it's just a great way to... get some stuff early on in the game. Materials are not exactly hard to get. You can any material to fix around the sides. Tripwire, webs, iron door, iron stuff. It's not too bad. The note block, I can't remember what you need for that, to be fair. But I should imagine everything you can get here. The only hard thing would probably be the redstone, maybe. But you can get that in a mine because you're going to need iron anyway for iron door. So you get the redstone while you're getting iron for the door. All the other stuff. The note block, I've never actually made one properly in the game. It's always been in creative. So all these stuff you can get early on in the game. After the next flick of the door, I'm just going to have a look what we caught. But this look of the sea don't seem to be really changing a lot. Well, maybe it doesn't change how much you get, but it changes what you get. So I'm going to wait for the door to just flick. There we go. There's the last one. Detach the wire, as you can see there, with an L2. And what's it got us? It got us... Unbreaking Free, the Curse of Vanishing. So if you don't know what that is, basically if you die, that fishing rod vanishes so no one else could get it. So like if someone kills you and they might want to take your weapons, well they're not there. And Unbreaking Free. Also got some more card and don't seem to be much other stuff. But anyway guys, that's going to be it. Just a little tips and tricks. The main reason I showed this video is because this one does work, as I'm with the other ones over there. But this one on console don't seem to work. I can just sit here and I've tried aiming it so many different ways. But I just can't I just can't seem to get it working, and all it does is just really annoy me. Got all my other contraptions around here and stuff that I'm constantly working on. But this one on PS4 just seems to work so well. Just put it in the water, get it positioned right, and then you can just leave like that. Hits the tripwire, the door closes, opens, start the next fish, you see what you get. There we go, caught something right as the horse, not me. And just another one of cod. 42 cod we got here. My mate must have gone mad on this. But hopefully some of the stuff you get, what you really want is enchanted books, and maybe some weapons, some armour, bits and bobs like that. And a Nautilus shell, them are quite cool. Pufferfish are rare, got 11 here. So yeah guys, hope you enjoy this. Hope this really helps you out. Something you can do right at the start of a series. Helps you boost it. And that horse is a good mentor. Guys, I'll see you in a bit. Can I ride him? Ride him? No? Didn't think so.